to do a little video. The 3.7's getting a lot of, let's say 3.7, let's say the V6 Mustang is getting a lot of crap. Understandably so with the first generations, completely understandable. But I'm not here to say V6 versus V8, I don't really care, okay? Would I love a V8? Yes, my first V8 was an 85 Monte Carlo, loved it, it's beautiful, okay? I had a 97 Pontiac Trans Am, beautiful as well. 97, yeah, 97. Okay, what I have right now is a 2014 Ford Mustang with a 3.7 V6. Now this V6 is the Duratec 37. It only shares the same name with Duratec. It's not actually a part of that family. It's its own entity, the Cyclone. It was developed by an association between Mazda and Ford. And it's not your average pony, if you want to say that. It's 305 horsepower from the factory. That's not to the wheels, that's to the crank. Very impressive vehicle. I love this car. I had a V6 X197 in 05, and I loved it. I felt like I needed to get a V8 when I had the 05, and that's exactly what I wanted. And I found a smashing deal. I was just looking at cars only because the previous one was overheating. That was my only issue with it. I'd still have it today. It's beautiful. Maybe I'll post a picture right now. Beautiful, I loved it. Very simple, didn't really deck it out. I think the only thing I did was put some headers on it, muffler delete, that's pretty much it. And that was Eleanor. I call her Eleanor, but of course no way, shape, or form is it a GT500. But you know, that's just, I love the movie Gone 60 Seconds. It just happened that way. What's up, buddy? Fellow V6. Oh, use your blinker. Anyways, so when I got this one, there was such a difference in acceleration and in power. Not to say that this one's a GT, it's clearly not. But the power that I got from it was way more impressive than what I had with my 05 V6. It's not nearly as, let's see, sluggish. It feels like an Explorer, hence they share the same engine. But yeah, I got into the 3.7. First day I got it, I was just amazed with it. First thing I did was mess with my color. It's a premium. And I really I got it brand new, so I didn't really want to make any changes to it. I got it with 24,000 miles, and I didn't want to mess up the warranty. I didn't want to mess up the engine. I'm no mechanic by any means, but I do dabble in some work for myself. So this actually it's my daily driver, but it became a project car. And I just started reading forums, seeing Googling what pictures and changes people have done to their 3.7, and really that's where I landed on right now. I was eager, and I bought the Bama Tune, sorry. Would I recommend it again? No. Not after having MPT. But of course, that goes along with all the other changes, or additions, I should say, that I've made to the 3.7. I have a KIA. I have shorty headers. I have the stock cats on. I have a 5.0 throttle body with an adapter, of course. Oh, I made a custom box. The cold air intake I purchased. I'll put a link in the description. it was basically a knockoff. Because in my opinion, I know there's a lot of technology and research that goes into a cold air intake, but I think that after a tune, that the changes between a $400 BBK or a $300 air raid or vice versa versus a $100 generic is going to be minimal, especially with testing and sending your tune back. So I just didn't feel like it was necessary. So I decided to use foam and make a custom box, so a custom enclosure that actually keeps the temperature. It's about 20 degrees cooler than whatever situation is before. So if like I'm driving on a hot summer day, it's probably getting like 140. It's getting like 100 degrees in there to like 120. So I was actually really impressed with that. So and that's just me tinkering. I also have a MMR water pulley, a billet water pulley. That's just something I wanted to add on at the time. It's because I had heard about it, and I think from 37 Stanks, and or at least if it wasn't on one of his videos, it was in the comments. So I then decided I'll try it out, and immediately there's like I could just feel that, and maybe it's a placebo, but I just immediately just like I felt like that weight was just gone, like that restriction was lifted. Especially with that, the MPT tune, and I got those parts first, and then with the Bama, and then started adding parts, and I was like, if I'm gonna buy another tune, I'm gonna wait till I add a few parts, and then throw it to them, and then see what it does. And so after I had gotten the water pulley, I had exhaust already, but it was just too much for me. I had the pipes. I had the pipes straight Axleback exhaust, and honestly, it was more obnoxious than I wanted it to be. I wanted to be loud and be heard, and just being kind of impressed with my setup. And I thought keeping the stock cats on would be enough to kind of shelf that raspiness and kind of keep it at bay, but it wasn't. It was at full throttle. It was not even tinny. It was just like I had 4 cylinders in it. So I did a lot of looking around, and I really like how my V6 4.0 sounded when I straight piped it, but I think it's just that little bit of displacement made a huge difference. So I figured I would look for exhaust that I liked for the 4.0, because it's never going to sound like a V8, but what I can do is make it sound good. So what I ran across was a JBA exhaust. I didn't see very many reviews on this, which kind of saddened me, so I kind of took a risk. But the way it sounded on the 4.0, I was like, okay, this can definitely work. So I purchased that. That's currently what's on the car, with shorty headers, stock mid pipe, stock cats. We'll have MPT tune, and everything else I mentioned earlier. And that's why it sounds the way it does. What I do want is to either get an X pipe with a Cat Delete. That's really my next goal to add to the car, but I haven't decided, because I don't know if that's going to just bring that rasp right back. So I got the JBA to kind of hinder that, but it still sounds like throaty. So I might have to get some resonators to add on top of that, because I would like what little or more performance that would get added by an X pipe and Cat Deletes. So that's really my next goal right now. But what I wanted to show you guys is basically, alright, I want to thank you guys for watching. You made it this far. Alright, I want to thank you guys for watching. You made it this far. I don't want to act like I'm some professional. I've never really done this before. But I think I will enjoy it. My son wants to get into this too. So I figured now's a good time for us to both dive into it and kind of just take over, man. Just do what we do. It goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. If it doesn't, we have the experience, you know what I'm saying? I'm very humbled by a lot of the people that I follow. Call me Matt, 37 Stangs. Various others that, I mean, Mafia tuning, Auto Mafia tuning. I don't know how bad I want to throw my car down there and get a turbo installed, but I know right now we have kids, responsibilities. That's not something I'm going to do right now. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, there'll be more to come. Not just with my Mustang. I do other things. I tattoo, do activities with the kids. So you might see some different content on here. It's just what happens. I'm a dad. But yeah, again, thank you. You want to jump on the channel? Just watch. Even if you just watch it, that's cool. You don't want to subscribe? Don't subscribe. Every once in a while, it might be something you like. Cool. If not, that's you, man.